So sit back and just roll up the perfect show for my smokers. True buds.
It's probably grown the best in BC. I would have no doubt, but for some reason or other, like Halifax has the best weed there ever is in Canada. I don't care what anyone else says. We smoke the most weed per capita, and like
You can venture off out of Halifax and still find good weed.
Like
I don't
in the
think that's
province.
possible in other places.
Yeah, like even in the country, like they'll still have
just
good
common.
weed out there.
It's common.
Nice. That makes me happy.
It's a nice shift forward. Like,
And like
it's
oh, sorry, brother.
no, go ahead, man.
I was gonna say, I know you guys were saying you get your stuff online, but like around you, you're saying it's kind of rural. Like, what's a dispensary layout like where you are, if you weren't doing the online deal?
All right, so our laws are crazy here in Nova Scotia. So each province can regulate it differently, however they want, whether they want private dispensaries like businesses and stuff, or government, or a mix of both. Here in Nova Scotia, we have government, and they're all in the liquor stores. So I say this every time, and a comedian has said this before. I'm not sure which one or whatever. I would love to shout him out because it was a good bit, but anyways,
Shout out.
It's like you got to walk through all the alcohol to go get the cannabis. That's like a diabetic walking through a candy shop to get their insulin, because some people, alcoholics and stuff, will use cannabis as a crutch to get off of alcohol, and other people need it for different things. You know what I mean? And they have to walk through to the back of the store to get this. So I disagree with it. There are loopholes in our legislation that allow for dispensaries on reservation land, and that's a whole other thing that I know nothing about really, but those exist as well. So we have a really messed up game, whereas in somewhere like I think Toronto, they have both businesses that operate like dispensaries and government dispensaries.
That's really interesting, man. Like how, I mean, it's like we have weird shit like here, like different ways, like you're doing per like state and stuff too, for sure. But like that's really interesting about the liquor store, like like you're saying, and that makes perfect sense. Like I know if I was going in a liquor store every time to buy weed, I'd be like, huh, shit, that beer looks pretty good right now. Might as well grab one of those for later. Like shit.
Exactly, you're exactly right. And like I don't know, it's our tax dollars. It's going towards our taxes. So in one way, it's a good thing. But then on the other hand, like Nova Scotia, like I said, smokes the most weed per capita, and we have the weirdest restrictions.
This is True Buds, that Mary Jane. Now we ain't new to this. For my stoners and for my cannabis enthusiasts, never heard a show as good as this. Yeah, number one, it's the best. Bringing in many special guests in the industry of cannabis, business owners to growers, even artists you know of. So sit back and just roll up the perfect show for my smokers. True Buds.